don't think you should drop one-liners on me. That's not nice. You shouldn't drop one-liners on me. Because lame, that's why. Buy some upgrades. Well, you're clearly doing better at it than I am. Yep. Yet I maxed out the boosting the wrong upgrade. Yeah. I always have to do something in games that makes you like clench your hands really tight. Grundle, grundle. Oh. Oh, I get it. You're saying I'm good for content. I like watching YouTube, but I don't get to do it that often. Yeah, but like I always tell you, I want to watch, not be a participant. Hmm. Mhm. Yep. Getting distracted. I need to actually start this. Switch my screens over. I'm merging my mansions. Thank you very much. Okay. So, um, what was the first prompt? What was the first prompt? Jesus. We gotta do. Don't forget to hydrate. Summer temperatures keep rising higher and higher. Depict any bear cooling down in this weather. I need at least one full body with an abstract background. Eh. What do we do here? I don't know if I want to do like one full body. I usually like two. Like, what are my other choices? Like, I don't want to do like, there's 3 prompts and I want to do one with each kiddo, and I need the least effortful one to be with Nightweave because it's nighty, you know? Yeah. So, let's see. Full body with an abstract background. Full body with an abstract background. Hit the beach. Depict any foul bear doing water or beach-based sport. Well, that's definitely going to be multiple. 2 ways to explore the ocean. Setting sail or diving deep. What do you prefer? At least 1 full body with flat colors and background. Oh. The other ones didn't even describe flat colors, so I guess this one actually needs. And then there's one where you can, like, beat up crabs or something. I'll do that one later. Or maybe we'll get that now. Maybe we'll get all the sketches done. Yeah. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna use multiple kiddos in each one though, because it's just like that. But like I don't have to. I need to take the path of least resistance. I need to take the path of least resistance here. Like, do I? Yeah, I have that set. Okay. Ooh. I need to like leave that up. So. Ugh. Oh yeah, I was just thinking I could make my settings a little more precise. Just a little bit. Let me just like tune it a little more. I'm totally not stalling for time. No, it's fine. Maybe I'm just not good at ideas. Did you ever think about that? Let's see. Ooh, I tuned it in the wrong direction. What did I do? I'm just not very good with, like, what's the X and the Y axis? That doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, one would hope so. Yeah, it's like, I messed it up. It was fine, and now it's not. I think I need to make one of these axes different. Probably do. I'm just like, I'm testing it live. I don't need... We really are. What if I set this to like 70? What does that do? That's gonna make it look real bad. Okay, so I need to go in the other direction. That's what I was doing wrong. Well, that looks a lot better. Alright, we'll go with that. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Cool down. Beat the heat. At least one full body with an abstract background. But it's no fun when it's just like one little guy. I gotta have like 2 little guys. We gotta have like, we gotta bring out the little inflatable kiddie pool. Something like that. I know, this is extra unpleasant because you just hear me and not you. Oh man, what if I put in like an audio capture and a little bit of music? Does that make it less awkward? I should have thought about this beforehand, you know? Maybe we'll just sit here in silence. I'm not a yapper though. It's so hard for... I mean, even when I'm doing art though, I like a little bit of background music. Just background music. Put an audio track on. I can't archive it though. Can't archive the VOD. Frick no. Screw that, man. I don't listen to my jams, not royalty-free clown jingles. Okay, what else do we have going on here? We've got like... We should definitely have the umbrella. This thing throwing some shade. I like beef. I could go for a burger. We should like have a cookout. Yeah. We need to have a little guy being like, ugh, it's so freaking hot. Just, you know, in here like this. Well, I'll move this part. And then we have to have another guy kinda back here maybe? Put this a little lower. Because I have to have a full body in here somehow. No, it's like I wanted to have someone back here with like the hose. Yeah. Got the water hose. But it's like, that's not exactly full body either. That's like a half body. Dude, wah. It's cute though. How do I finagle this? I think maybe you have to move the person. Move the kiddo in the pool. We have to do it. We have to do it like this, where it's like. Oh, it's so hard. It's just like taking up the whole, all of the volume. Does that even count as a full body? Wait. This is why I have these stupid little, what counts as a, oh, you guys, just tell me what's a full body. It's like a background calculation. Should I click here for submission guidelines? I am in submission guide. Well, I just need you to tell me what counts for full. Oh my god. Okay, for full body, at least 75% must be showing. Yeah, this looks so silly. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, it's fine. I feel like I need to adjust this part, like the hose part a bit more. But I don't know. Maybe instead of like, I'm spraying you, it's just like, yeah, we're filling up the pool. Well, oh my god. Oh my gosh. I gotta make like, yeah, what's so wrong with that? Okay, who are we using now? I've got Dropkick, Waverly, and Nightweave. Not Nightweave for this one. Well, like, our choices are cooling down, hitting the beach. Actually, that might be kind of fun. And then diving or sailing. Nightweave seems like the kind of guy to, like, go sweaty in beach volleyball. I feel like every time I draw Nightweave, it's in some sort of dynamic action pose. That's just the kind of bear he is. Yeah, that's just the kind of guy he is. Alright, so I guess it's gonna be Dropkick in the pool and Waverly filling the tub. Probably. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. Oh, my art process is so wretched. It's so... Do what? Oh, I like that. That's very cool. That's true, nobody can hear you because it's my stream. No, not the B plaque. It's already confusing enough because it sounds like I'm talking to myself. Right. Well, who else would I be talking to? I want to talk to a wealthy sugar daddy company. Can't blame me for that, because that's kind of living the dream for everyone. This looks so funny. Oh my gosh. Right now there's all sorts of like, oh, you shouldn't draw zoomed in on the canvas. It's not gonna matter. Nobody's gonna see whether or not your pixels are precise and blah 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 blah. Oh, whatever. Blah. Yep. And if my process is totally wretched, well, it's mine. my my process is so wretched. This looks so funny. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my gosh. the freak do I need for an abstract background? God, I hate when these have requirements. Right, let's see, an inclusion of a large prop and or multiple small ones. Blah, 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 yep. Yeah, we're fine. Sometimes you just have to scream into the void when the self-doubt and imposter syndrome starts creeping in. You just pinball wildly between, oh my god, what am I doing, this sucks, and man, this is funny. Right? That's the art process. Just constant self-doubt and suffering. Yep. Yeah, you know very well. It's part of the process! Right? If you don't, like, stop art a couple of times per session to wonder, oh no, what have I done? Then you're not doing it right. Clearly. Right? You gotta be like, whoa, this art looks great. And then you like zoom out and you flip the canvas and you're like, never mind, I've created a monstrosity. See, look, we zoom out, we flip the canvas. Okay. Yep. Yep. It's just as terrible as I thought it was. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the stuff. I completely forgot that this one had a folded over ear. How the freak? Waverly, cooperate! God, that looks so bad! What have I done? See? Process. Right? You've gotta scream through the pain sometimes. You know, and it's not true that nobody's gonna be judging my art. They're gonna be judging my art because this is close species and everything has requirements and a scoring system. Oh my gosh, get me started on AGT, dude. I don't want anything from Tyra. Oh my god. You're making me feel like I need to put in another audio source so people can hear the things that you are saying to me. Alright, good enough for me. Yup. That sure is Waverly and Dropkick. A good, I would say, at least 85% of him. You just can't see his tushy. I don't know, it's just sometimes when it comes to these close species things, it's like, you know, maybe the vibe could be conveyed better without having to enforce a full body rule. But what do I know? I'm just the artist, not the person grading my work to pay me literal peanuts for my efforts. It's just part of being in close species. You know, you just clearly have to just hate what you're doing. You gotta be like, yeah, I could be doing other things with my skills, but instead, no one can hear you. Anime. I don't know. Is that like half the entertainment? You come in here just to like hear me have a mental breakdown? None of my friends know what it's like when I'm actually making art. They're just like, oh wow, your emotes look so great, thank you, and I'm so happy, and I just like the entire time I've just been screaming. Well, no, that's a lie. Usually when I'm making art for friends, it's totally fine. It's when I'm making art for myself that everything feels like booty. I can't make art for myself. I can't do this whole mythical, ooh, just make personal art, make art for the joy of it. Oh, it's gonna be so great. Make art for the sake of art because it's I've created a really awkward vector where it looks like there should be something there, but realistically there's not. Why don't I just like move the pool line up a little bit and just cover it up? Like, nobody's gonna know, and where the frick am I even gonna post this? But like, I'm gonna know. That's the problem. I'm the problem. Oh boy. Oh yeah, speaking of. No, I was just thinking, the next time you gotta ask me to make something for you, I'm so jealous. You have all of your books just flying onto the shelves. Anyways, oh, that's just like a cutscene, okay. Yeah, so you need to pay me back for whatever it is, all of the emotes and stuff that I made for you. I need you to set up sounds for stream. I have all those different things that I want. Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. Just like hand over the stream key or whatever. was I doing here? And then I need to do like a... Shall we do like a little fence, perhaps? In the yard. We've got a fence going. Oh God, don't do that. Oh my God, just draw the line straight. Yeah, looks bad. Looks real bad. Oh my God, just draw the line straight. Why do you have to be like this to me? Alright. Okay, we're just gonna dash it in. Don't make it too complicated. See too much of it beyond the what you call it, the umbrella. Put in a couple little pickets. Why am I doing this with the marker? No wonder it felt so light. Gosh, I cannot wait until I go on my short mail walk break. Get me out of here. I wanted the prizes if I do the event prompts. I get a coupon that I get to use in the event shop for a little fish berry that lets me put a fish tail on a owlbear. I put myself in the torture chamber. I put myself in the saw trap willingly. Yeah, this is definitely the secret archive of... Oh, Elena, but I don't see you ever making art for yourself. You only make art for other people. Well, this is why. Paid and... I'm not making this for myself, it's true! But like, oh man, because when it's closed species, it's like, it's a paid quality level of art, but I'm not actually getting paid. One day, the intrusive thoughts are gonna win. I'm just saying, and every closed species owner knows it. I'm not... That's not where that was going. Anime. You can only say whatever you want because I'm too lazy to add the audio source. Man, this kid is so cute, though. What a freaking dweeb-looking bear, but I love him. Actually, I think I may dropkick a her. That's okay. They're my kiddos. I can call them whatever I like. They're not, I'm not misgendering them, they're gender fluid. Have a day. They're fictional! So I knew you would make you and your... Oh my god. You and your dumb jokes all the time. Every freaking chance you get. Oh my god. I can't even say she would kick your butt for that. Because she's not Nightweave. Yeah, Nightweave really would. Nightweave is just cute like that. Yeah. I think you think that's cute too sometimes. So anyways, it's not two guys sitting in the hot tub, it's two girls sitting in the hot tub. But it's not a hot tub, it's a kiddie pool. And Dropkick's just taking up all the room. You know, you would think that after so many years I would have replaced my pin nib, and I do have extras, but like, I just haven't. I just don't. I mean, is it though? Sometimes I don't know if it is. It's like, maybe it's not such a good thing that I have, you know, blah 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 blah. What color should I do for the kiddie pool? Yeah, that's pretty cute. Something like that. Yep, that sure is an inflatable pool. Oh, I see a flu. Hi, flu. Anime also says hi, but I'm using my magical wizard powers and muting him. I'm kidding, I just haven't added the audio source. Nobody can hear Anime making all these stupid quips at me. It's always quips with you. I don't know, I've never known anything else. Really, your eyes are this shade of, that's what I thought, kind of goldish. Oh, now you're gonna type in chat. Terrible. You. Terrible. No, witness to nothing. Nothing's happening. Except a lot of screaming about art stuff. I don't feel like I'm doing wonderful. Yes. Oh. Well, like we went over in Act 1 of Screaming Pain and Loathing, it's paid quality work for not getting paid. And this isn't personal art, this is graded art for an art group. I do need to make more personal art, and yet I don't know, it just doesn't feel right for some reason. I mean, you can commission me to make art for myself, but why would you ever want to do that? How does it benefit you in the long run? It benefits me in the long run if you learn how to do art so we can do things together, but no, I'm the one always doing everything. Well, that's true. Most garden hoses are this shade of kind of dullish coppery bronze. Oh no, the like the nozzle head. They're kind of bronzish or maybe a little bit painted, kind of grayish. But then yes, standard green garden hose. Although the hoses though, yeah, some of them are like black with a stripe. Yeah, I've got anime on in a Discord call, but I don't have Discord audio capture. So I just sound insane like I'm talking to myself. Right, no one will ever know. Theoretically. I can't stuff you down below the bra line. It's an off day, I'm not wearing one. Why in the world would I ever want to be uncomfortable outside of work? I knew you would say that, and there's no way for me to confirm or deny. What if I don't want to? What do you think for the umbrella? Actually, never mind. We're... lemon lime? I've been thinking a lot about Sprite and 7-Up lately. I think I'm just thirsty. I don't buy sodas. Because I like it. And because H-E-B makes a really good, like, 7-Up cake. It's so tasty. I'm not silly. I'm a little bit of a sweets monster. But I'm not that bad. Oh, Flu's on his streak, thanks. I mean, we are doing summertime prompts. This would be the appropriate time to go streaking. No, why would I go streaking in the winter? I start complaining when the temperature drops below 60. Ooh, muffin good. Chocolate chip muffin? Some other kind of muffin. Oh my gosh, it's just because, like, last weekend, me and the gals, invited me and the gals, it's me and a friend and Quella, one of her friends, we went across town. And we went to 85C and I got a whole bunch of pastries from a bakery. I've eaten them all. I want more. I ate one a day during the work week. I brought them to work. Yes. Not counting the taiyaki. Like 2 a day. But they were from different places. Also, the taiyaki is really good. Put it in the toaster oven, it gets all nice and crispy, but it's still a little bit, just a little bit soft and ever so slightly gummy on the inside. And then I always get the black sesame filling. Man, I want more. I feel like I didn't make the blue saturated enough, but like, there's a point where it shouldn't get too saturated, you know what I mean? Not too saturated, not too light. I mean, that works just fine. And now it's got me wondering, like, what do I have to do to make this a complex background? But I don't really want to make it a complex background, but it's like, if I do, I get the complex background bonus. And if I don't, I just save myself a little bit of grief. Why did I do this on this layer? Oh my god. Okay. What else does this need? This isn't gonna be, yeah. A sense of depth. Oh my god, I have to have a 4-bit in a background. You know what? Screw that. It's gonna look just like this. And I don't have to do too much more to it. I don't like that. A little lighter, a little greener. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good. There's nothing wrong with that. We're done. I'll write a little monologue in here and we'll be done. Yep. We'll do it in red. I usually do it in green, yeah. I should do it in green. You're right. It looks ugly right there. Everything's ruined. Oh my gosh, I can't draw. I'm throwing. Okay. Oh my gosh. What this is 1. Okay. That's done. Now we can move on to the second prompt. What's the second prompt? I'm not gonna upload these until later. So that's Beat the Heat. Now we have to make a splash. So that's the beach one. This is gonna be a pain. Where are you gonna do Night Weave? Well, yeah, depict any Balbear doing any water or beach-based sport. I don't know. What's all... Didn't we just have... No, that was the Winter Olympics. Yeah, like, what do we usually watch for Summer Olympics? Swimming, diving, beach volleyball. Sorry, I don't watch the swimming, and I don't watch the, like, triathlon. A water or a beach-based sport. He doesn't... Surfing, paddling... Oh my god. Oh no. This whole process is creature collecting. The whole dang thing. If I collect more little creatures, you're not gonna hear me do anything but whine about my budget and how expensive everything is all day long. Annabelle. I mean, it's not cheap if I want to take, like, a couple of manga panels of, like, Haikyuu and be like, yeah, volleyball. I don't read Haikyuu. that in the beach, but then there's the whole, it's gotta be full body up to like 75% of it showing. So I gotta... I don't know. Yeah, I'm not terribly into water and beach-based sports. It's like, if I do draw like you have the like, whoa! You know, right over the net with the volleyball. The little, like, sun flare right here. This, like, gives you no indication of what's going on whatsoever. You're like, Nightwave, why are you so sweaty, dude? Because it's volleyball! God dang. I feel like the composition and the perspective is lacking. The enthusiasm is here, but the skill is not. I can't visualize it in my head, okay? It could be better. Better perspective. Yeah, you know, maybe I could do it the other way, though. What if we do, like, the this way and the... You know what I need? References. I'm trying to do this out of my own imagination, but I've got a Fantasia and I don't know what anything looks like. I should just look up references. That's what I'm missing. I'm a hack. I'm a sham. I don't know how to do anything. To like finagle my browser searches. Don't show me AI images. I had better see the stock photo logo all over these things. Okay, so instead we can do it kind of like, not really like that. It's a little bean body that I need. Big ol' ears are in the way, boy. Gonna put this like right here, right in the way, obscuring your face just a little bit because you're diving in the sand for it. Yeah, something like that. So, like that. Then it's like, you can't really give this too much of a contextualized background. It's just, you know, sand and the court. Maybe you're at the corner and it's just a little sandy. I mean, that kind of counts. After all, it only has to be an abstract background, but like... Yeah, because it's just the one prop. Unless I have it kind of like, oh, you've got it right here, and here's the center line, and then this is actually the net up here. Something like that would be okay, I think. And it's not exactly a two-person or like a two-bow composition, but I feel like it conveys just enough. It only has to convey enough. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Let me just... And then I've also got to put your little dweeby horns in. No, I take it back, they're not dweeby. I love this design so much. It's a no-go design! I don't have to put the accessory in if I don't want to, though. This is beach volleyball. You don't wear foo-foo scarves to beach volleyball. Could, but you don't. I don't really give him paw pads. He doesn't really... That's alright. Move this ear kind of this way. Still doesn't... It's gonna be kind of big enough. Like a little ice cream scoop. Yeah, that works. Okay. Man, is it break time yet? It is not break time yet. I got a whole like 45 minutes before I go take a break. Yeah, but even if I go out there, I've eaten all of my sweets already, so there's no sweets awaiting me. I want sweets! I want sweets so badly. Man, what does this stitching on a volleyball look like? Oh my god. A couple of different kinds. It's just every time I search up volleyball ball. There we go. Yeah, it's like I should draw the volleyball in first. Okay, we're gonna draw a face and erase the guidelines and erase more lines, and there we've got a perfect circle. Something like that. I mean, it's okay if it's kind of skewed a little bit because it's like it's coming in hot. Maybe I even give it a little anime. No, just because people can't hear you doesn't mean. There, that looks fine. I don't know if that's quite the best way to do it. To like give it that little bit of a little bit of shortening in the background. We're really stretching you thin, buddy. He's not gonna die if I stretch him out too much. You won't die if I stretch you out too much. No, I think you would know. We're playing volleyball. Oh yeah. Big old tail. Yeah, I think that's basically it. He always has such a weird little tufty that I never know what to do with. see what else. We want the half-quart tape, I guess. Yep. Excuse me. Yep, thanks. What, you falling asleep? I mean, that's what they're for. Yep. Yeah, feel free. Well, let's see. Until I properly re-theme my stream, it is actually the sleepover, so do sleep if you feel like it. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little of this. Make it a little bit transparent. Gotta go over to my other screen real quick because I can hear Mr. A doing stuff with the other mom cat. Yeah. What else? Not like that. Just flip it. I think. No? I think I don't have a sand texture, but I have a dirt texture. Oh Lord. Not bristle. Do like a spread. Yeah, that looks fine. the best way? Yeah, best way to do like the sand spray. Something like that. That works for now. Maybe a little lighter. A bit lower, or like here. A little subtle. Yeah, let me just kind of airbrush the heart. That's fine. That's fine right there. A little bit off-white. Now for the hardest part of the game, coloring in Nightweave. And I know whoever's actually doing the grading on this never looks too closely because, hey, complicated design is complicated design, but yeah, goodness knows I don't take as many shortcuts as I could probably get away with. Nightweave is just Nightweave. All of your little fussy details, boy. And I'm totally not going to actually do 100% of the way. Does my sister have a friend over? Just a sec. Yep, she's got a friend over. I'm like, you just hung out though. You just got back home. You're over here again? Must be nice to have local friends. I like how Nightwave has a little, like, star eye. So cute. Oh, Nightweave. You have no chill, boy. No chill. I've only ever drawn you doing action things. No chill, my boy. No chill. Just none. All these foofy little stars. Oh boy. Yep. Does he have to be this fancy? No. But I'm at least putting in an effort. An effort for my boy. Oh, Nuku, your designs are so pretty, but what the freak? What the freak is this? I'm determined not to be, you know, one of those people who, oh, I got a design, but I'm never gonna use it. It's just too complicated. Oh, I can't do complicated designs. I'm like, no, I wanted this. I paid for it. I'm dealing with the consequences of my own aesthetics. I don't know, I just don't get it. You know, sometimes it's... Why would you design something that looks like it should not in its right mind be drawn multiple times? You know? But I guess that's how you get some really beautiful characters in action. Because it's like, if the design is really complicated, and, you know, by all means, no normie would draw this multiple times. They'd be like, you know, if it's gonna get the complexity fee on commissions, just, you know, why do anything more than put it in your trophy cabinet and admire it? And I have to wonder, it's like, yeah, it's like if you're not specifically asking for a complicated design, you know, what does it matter? I should just... I also really love Nightwing. It's my fatal character flaw. I know he's no good for me, but I love him. I also really want sweets. I want sweets, I want pastries, I want an egg tart, I want a taro bun, I want some boba tea. Heck, I could even go for like some breakfast, dude. I want like scrambled eggs and a pancake and some bacon and hash browns. No, maybe not hash browns, maybe potato chunks. Yeah, this boy is a mess. Yeah, hash browns. Alright, this no longer makes any sense. It's no longer coherent. Nobody is going to be able to double check me though, because it is so incoherent. They're just gonna be like, yep, that looks plenty complicated. That's probably what this character looks like viewed from this angle. It's too complex. Nobody else would ever know. I feel like I tried drawing him from behind once. I just can't shake the idea that I have. Yeah. It's like, I would have that in a folder if I did. Yeah, I've never drawn his butt. Probably for the best. Because, man, what would that even look like? Just put a whole bunch of little BS all over the place, and that's Nightweave. Nobody's gonna question that. Yeah, I think that basically captures the essence of Nightweave. Make it a dive for the volleyball. Let me put in a little Nightweave, watch out! I'm just gonna put a little shadow over his face. There we go. Yeah, you know what? This seems fine. This seems totally fine. Let me get like this and the marker and a little bit of swoo. Yeah, great. We're playing beach volleyball. A little simple signature at the bottom, and then we'll call it even. Thanks. Yep, it's gonna be break time. Yeah, break time, because it's 2 out of 3. Yep. How have you been liking the little PNG hand cam? Seem pretty okay the whole time? Not too bad? Awesome. Wonderful. Excellent, excellent. Thank y'all. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. I need stretchies. I need to go check the mail, get a little snacky, and I'll be back and we'll do the third prompt. Which, let's see, let's get a little bit of idea percolating. It is, you can either, yeah, explore the ocean. Do we want to sail or dive? And this one needs flat colors and, like, I guess a standard background, like a basic background, so something. Yeah, it's gonna probably be Waverly. It's gonna be Waverly, yeah. So, Waverly, either sailing or diving. So, yeah. Well, think about that. Gosh. Well, think about that. I'll be back in a smidgy. And yeah, we'll do that third prompt.
Yeah. I know they can hear me now. Yo, hell, welcome in.
Okay. I'm back. I got a piece of melon candy. And I've made 0 mental progress in what I'm gonna do here. I feel like sailing may be the way to go. Diving, too easy, too common. Moderate challenge for sailing. Let's see. No. Sailing. Do I feel like one person sailing? Is it 2 bears and someone's pulling on the ropes? I don't know how we want to do this. Yeah, we got nah, not jet ski. No. I don't want to do an entire big old ship. What if we do like parasailing? I need references. See what we're dealing with here. It's really just depict any bear exploring the ocean. I mean, I still like sailing. Put them on a little miniature sail yacht. And some of these sailing stock photos for reference. Not very good though. Okay, so from what I can gather, it's a little bit like this. You have like the horizon line, a little bit of beach in the background. You have maybe like the boat line goes kind of like this. Oh, maybe that's too steep. Boat kind of like this. You have sail 1, and then like sail 2. And then it kind of depends on how you want to. It's like lines everywhere. And there's like a line that comes off from here that attaches further down. And then you'd have your bear. And towing the line. Oh, this is too complicated. I need to try again. That's what it looks like, though. Or we can tilt it the other way. So, boat line here. But instead we're kind of tilting this way. And you're like, wow, why would you want to tilt it that way? Because we're ocean sailing, baby. No, tilt it the other way. This way? And then your main sail is up here. Kind of coming around like this. And then you have your second steering sail kind of this way. And this is the sail that has all of the like stuff. You know, I feel like this part is a little too like, just put this down, flatten it a little bit, put this up here. It's a little bit more on this dimension, with still the sails this way and that way. And then your lines from like up here to down here. Because you still want like pause here, which means you'd be like sort of like helter-skelter. Less there anymore. I know, I'm like mapping everything out because I don't know. I just didn't want to do diving. Apparently, you know, like a fool. This is still really difficult. Well, back to the drawing board. Look at some different. I am on the drawing board, that's the problem. It's definitely not parasailing. Single person sailing, maybe? Always with the people like leaning their entire body out of the boat to turn sails. I don't need it to look that dynamic though. Okay, that's not a bad reference. Not terrible. I have an idea, I just need to figure out how to make this work. Oh, that's a cute design. Okay. So, boat line here. We just go for the straight sideways route. This here, single occupant boat. Main sail here. And then with little lines for the subsail. It's like another sail. Sailboat. That looks a bit better. And then we have I kind of want to do this way. I don't want her to be in the way though. Move this down just a little bit more. so it can overlap. Maybe. No, or maybe it's, we'll leave it up there, we'll leave it high. It's not very high in the references though, that's the thing. It's like, where do I want to put her? Because I want her looking out onto the, you know, hold on to the railings, look out onto the ocean. I'll have to put this like right here. Do something kind of like this so it's like a little bit, just not too much in the way. Move her over just a little bit, make some room. Because then you can have the ocean line around here, the clouds and the sun and the birds, and maybe some like dolphins in the background. Wow, cool. Okay, yeah, that seems a lot better. It took a while to get there, but we got it. Hey, good concept, good concept. I love how, I guess the one singular hack for prompts is they never really specify what direction your character is facing. So if you want to draw your character facing back, and like you don't have to draw all the complexities of their face, you don't have to, and it's still valid. It's like, oh man, why wouldn't you want to show off your character's face? Because it's more effort. That's why. So close to being done. Must endure. It's a little awkward, but it's not too bad. Yep, that looks good. Oh, anime, that's funny. I never know whether or not these things really count, but I feel like the people scoring these also don't really care. It's like, what else would I even put on here? Nothing really. So let's see, the sea ends up a bit, nope, a bit this color, maybe a little, slightly greener, slightly darker. You have a nice skyline that settles. Not quite there. Yeah, further up would be nice. It's a very true blue kind of sky. It's an awfully green water. Make it a little bluer. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, I never bothered actually learning how to render water, so it's a lot of hard and soft edges that I never really understood. All I know is it's usually more trouble than it's worth. If you're not like painting. One day I'm gonna have to actually learn how to properly render water. Today is not that day. It's so difficult too, because it's like, man, when you see people doing like the oil paint pictures, like that's paints. But some people paint water so beautifully. I'm so jealous. It's just, there's no shortcuts for it, really, truly. And then kind of, as it gets further away, it gets slightly less contrasty. Maybe that's not the right slider for it. Well, no, maybe it is. Whoop. I don't know, everything kind of trends a little lighter, a little bluer the further out you go, because it all ends up, I should do this on another layer, reflecting the sky a bit more. I'm not even gonna try too hard on this. I'm not getting paid for this. What does it matter? Yeah, thanks. Style of what? Oh, you're kind of cute. And then kind of brush in a little bit. Doesn't really need it. It really doesn't. But I'm just doing it for the heck of it. Yeah. Thank goodness Waverly is just completely uncomplicated. This is why we pick her. I guess she does technically have a little necklacey collar kind of thing. Haha, cute. Honestly, I need to give this like a wide outline. And then reconcile it from there. I'm just getting really hungry. Not that I have anything super great to look forward to tonight, but food's food when you're hungry. Oh, excuse me, thank you. Still not like super satisfied with this. It's a little better. Put that down. And then make this a little bit wibbly. What's the best way to make it wibbly? Is it? No. A little like fuzzy-ish in the distance. Oh, anime, can you get that for me? Thanks. I don't really like that. I feel like it should be wispy. Some little guys in the background. It's like, well, you draw a bean and you make it a little pointed and you give it one of these. Give it one of those. You get some of these, and then you give it. And then you've got your little guys. Make them a little darker. And then you copy and paste them and you resize them a little bit. Grab this, grab that, and add a little bit of there we go. See, we're dolphin watching. It's working out somewhat. Grab a little gray. Lazy freaking birds in the background. It's got flavor. It's good enough for me. We found dolphins. I think that's prompt complete. Getting really tired too. Oh my gosh. Prompt complete. We're done. We're done. Pack it in. There's more that I could do, but I really don't want to burn myself out in one day. The last one is this one. Strange holes have been found. And this is a bow quest one, so you do it according to the class. And I really only classed up Nightweave, but I could give classes to the other two as well. But it's like, ooh, you can like roll for your result or do your own. It's like, specify combat or pacify. It's always gonna be combat. Always, always, always. But yeah, this will be for some other time. These three I'll submit later on. Yeah. That's all for now. I guess I'll be ending just a smidgen early, but I'm surprised myself that I got this done. Yeah, 3 little prompts in just under 3 hours is not too bad. Really, really not too bad. Well, let's see. I'll end here, because I'm getting tired. And see if I can read into someone else. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually done a drawing stream, despite all the other stuff that I do. Yep. Yeah, really fun to observe the process, hear the whining, see all of the different sketch ideas I go through before landing on one. I don't have anyone right now to raid into, so I guess we're all just going to pass right out. Pass out, go to sleep, tucking everyone in with a glass of cool water and some office kibbles. Yeah. I know, I need to put in actual commands for you guys to cash in your office kibbles. Yep. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. I hope y'all had a very nice and peaceful time, and if you fell asleep during my stream, I take that as a compliment. So, tuck in, have a good night, rest well, everyone, and see y'all later.